everyone, my name is Romanticize and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about how you can live your life like Rapunzel, like the princess that we all know and love. So for me personally, Rapunzel is my favorite girl of them all. So ever since I was a little girl, Rapunzel has been my queen, and I will stand by her side until the day I die. Even beyond that, she is everything, and I am Rapunzel. Like, we're like this. So that's why for me personally, I love to live my life like Rapunzel. I love to live through her essence, her vibe, just her overall perspective. And that's what I wanted to talk about today, and how everybody should be living their lives like Rapunzel. So this girl was trapped in a tower her entire life, yet she was still able to find ways to grow, be creative, and dream beyond what she had ever even known. And she was able to live with such magic. And I guess the whole point of this video is just helping everybody understand how they're able to live through that same exact magic and move beyond what they have always known their entire lives. Rapunzel spent most of her life in a tower, but she didn't wait until she was rescued to start living. She was already living even when she was confined to her own space. She painted, she danced, she dreamed, and I truly think that we all can learn something from her. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about a couple points that I think are necessary in order to live a Rapunzel life. And so to start off, the first point is to be able to create your own world. Even when she was stuck in one place, Rapunzel didn't waste her time. She mastered her environment, she created art, and she found rhythm in her routines. And overall, she just made the best of what she had. And so I feel like the lesson that we can all learn from her is that we shouldn't wait for our lives to begin. In the movie, she sings the song, "When Will My Life Begin?" We should not be going through life just questioning, when are things gonna fall into the place that I've always dreamed of. If you want something to happen, you just have to get it started. And it's so important to understand that you might not be able to change your situation overnight, but you can change what you do with it at any point. It's all about making that choice and sticking to it. So stop waiting for perfect timing, for the perfect moment, for all of the planets to align, and start creating your beautiful life now. Start seizing whatever opportunities you're given. And think of the time that you have right now as your tower time. Are you using your tower time wisely? Are you using it in ways that will help you become that best version of yourself? And if answering that question leads you to a conclusion that you're not happy with, then what are the changes that you can make with the whatever limitations you have to be able to move forward? And the second point is that you need to be able to romanticize the smallest moments. What's so special and unique about Rapunzel is that she was able to turn even the most mundane of things into the most magical things. All that hair she had, and all that brushing, all that caring for it, she never treated it as if it was a chore. Her hair care wasn't just grooming for her, it was her overall ritual for the day. And for me, I apply this to my life because I have a lot of hair. Right now, the curls aren't popping because I had a pool day, but best believe that when I do my hair, that I treat it as a ritual. Like, this is my sacred territory, and that's basically how Rapunzel treated her hair. She was able to turn even the most mundane of things into the most absolutely magical things. Like, her hair literally glue when she brushed it. That's how magical it was. And another point is, whenever she was sweeping the tower, cleaning up, she never treated it as if, oh my gosh, like another day that I have to spend cleaning, taking off the dust, wiping the dishes, doing all that kind of stuff. Her perspective on things were that these were the opportunity to dance. These were the opportunities to bond with Pascal. She saw the brighter side of things. She romanticized what she was doing. And by doing this, she had a much more positive outlook on life, and her optimism just surpassed even her wildest dreams. So the biggest lesson that you have to learn is that in order to live a life like Rapunzel, you need to be able to slow down and see the beauty in everything. And once you start noticing those little details and the values that they all have, your overall life just starts to become so much fuller. And life becomes softer, more graceful, and it just overall exudes so much feminine energy. And in order to live a life like Rapunzel, you just gotta be able to see the bright side of things. Like, this girl literally had suns all over her tower. You think she wasn't seeing the bright side of things? She's the biggest optimist of them all. So in order to live a life like her, you gotta be able to focus on just appreciating things for what they are and turning them into things that are even bigger. Be as dramatic as you want. Even with the smallest of things, make it the most magical of things. And that's how you're gonna be living a Rapunzel life. So whenever you're doing something that you find super tedious, cleaning your car, taking your dog on a walk, having to do those things that just really you feel like take a lot of energy for you to do, try to set up a system where you're able to make those things more enjoyable and you're able to be fully present once you're doing them. So for example, if you're cleaning a car, put on a nice ass playlist, get your cute little cleaning supplies, and be the cleaning baddie that you are. If you're walking your dog, put on the cutest outfit you own and strut when you walk. Act as if you're a supermodel walking your dog. Try to see the bright side of things and try to make every little moment that you have 10 times more than what it is, and be fully present when you're doing it. So slow down, find joy in the ordinary, and just enjoy the moments that you have and the moments that you're able to live this life. And the next thing you need to do in order to live a Rapunzel life is to keep dreaming. Never, ever, ever, ever stop dreaming. What's so special about Rapunzel is that no matter how many times Mother Gothel refused to let her leave the tower, she never stopped dreaming. She never stopped thinking about the day that she was able to step out of her tower and go see these magical floating lights. And she didn't even know what they were. She thought they could have been stars, so many different things. But her dream was to go see them, and no matter what anybody said, no matter what obstacle came, she made sure to keep dreaming. And the second she was given the opportunity by Flynn Rider to go see the floating lights, she took it. So an important question that you have to ask yourself is, what's your floating lights? What's your dream? What's the thing in your life that you want to chase so badly, to achieve, to experience? And what are you doing to make sure that you get to that point? Because what Rapunzel did is that she never stopped dreaming. She never stopped hoping. She never, ever, 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 ever let anything get in her way. No matter how many birthdays passed where she was just stuck in the tower wondering what they could have been, she still hoped and prayed that the next birthday would be the year that she would see the floating lights. And guess what? She saw the freaking floating lights. So the way that you can implement this into your life is to think about what's your floating lights and make a vision board. Write in your journal, or just be able to visualize what you want. And once you're able to have a clear understanding on what that is, you need to implement the systems that will allow you to get to that point. What we can learn from Rapunzel is that even the most impossible things are possible. Dreaming is not childish. It's having clarity on what you want. So never feel insecure or ashamed or feel like your dreams are too big, because there's no such thing. It's just showing that you have clarity in what you want. And once you're able to get that clarity on how you get there, all your dreams will come true. You need to hold on to them, hold on to your floating lights, and just keep going. The next way to live a Rapunzel life is that you need to be able to trust yourself. This is something that I've been working on a lot, building up that trust in myself, building up that faith in when I say that I'm going to do something, that I actually do it. And I feel like it's something that all of us really need to make sure that we prioritize in our lives to do the things that we want to do. So in Rapunzel's life, once she was given the opportunity to go see the floating lights, she stepped into the unknown with no experience, but just pure curiosity and courage. This girl had no idea what she was getting herself into the second she wrapped her hair around the hook and made her way down and was flying down the tower to go touch the grass. She had no idea. She could have been stepping on grass and, like, for all she knew, it could have like burned her because she's never touched it before. But she didn't let those fears hold her back. She didn't let the unknown stop her from doing what she wanted to do. This girl still left anyway. She didn't wait until she felt ready, until she was in the mental state to go. She just trusted herself, trusted what she wanted, trusted her gut, and just went for it. So what we all need to remember is that growth doesn't happen with certainty. I'm applying this to my life right now with this YouTube channel because I don't have much experience in what I'm doing. All I know is that I really want to be able to start a channel where I can just share what I want to share with the world, and I have no certainty in everything, but I'm still deciding to go for it. I'm still choosing to go chase my dreams and not let the unknown stop me. So all that growth comes from trusting yourself before you have any proof or any certainty or anything like that. Whenever you want something, take the leap before you feel ready. Take the leap when the opportunity is presented, because at the end of the day, there is a very low chance that we will ever feel fully secure in what we're doing. So don't let any doubts or lack of knowledge hold you back from doing what you want to do, and just go for it. It's a lot easier said than done, but it's very much possible. And the next point is to let people in. In Rapunzel's case, Flynn Rider didn't save her. He challenged her, he inspired her. So what I really want to get at is that the people that you allow in your life should be doing the same for you. You shouldn't rely on others for your own happiness, for your own safety, for your own security. You should be able to build relationships that expand you and help you find all of those things by yourself, but with the support of others, of course. And so what I really think is important to understand is that the people that you let into your life should be there to support you and be able to guide you in any way that you need. Even if they're not the most experienced or have the most knowledge, just having that support from others is so important. And you should make sure that whatever tower you have, that you fill that tower with people that are there to boost you up and not drag you down. Not everyone should be in your tower, so the right people will never, ever, ever dim your light. They'll only add to it. So choose connections that expand your world and don't shrink it. Flynn Rider helped expand what Rapunzel already had. He helped support her. She had the dream and the vision of going to see the floating lights, and he made sure to help her get to that dream. Let in the ones who reflect your light back to you. And the last point that I really want to make, and which I feel is so important to remember, is to never let anyone or anything dim your power. And so this relates to Rapunzel's specific case, because this girl had magical glowing hair, and Mother Gothel had the audacity to keep her small just to keep all of Rapunzel's power for herself. And so the main theme of this is to stop minimizing your gifts for the approval of others. Because at the end of the day, who benefits when you stay small? If anybody benefits when you're staying small, that person should not be in your life. Rapunzel's hair was her gift, her magic, and someone tried to control it, to keep it hidden, to use it. Does any of that sound familiar to your life? Are you able to relate to any of that? Think about that, and once you're able to build those connections, you can understand what changes you need to make in your life in order to reach your fullest potential. Because Rapunzel was limited for so many years from being her fullest self, and she was restricted to a tower just because there was somebody that was trying to keep her small. So do not shrink yourself just to keep others comfortable. Do not stay locked in a tower just so this girl can get free Botox and stay young forever. Don't hide your gifts just to make other people feel comfortable. You are never, ever, ever, ever too much. You are just enough, and you need to be able to surround yourself with people who support that so that you can shine. So those are all the points that I have for today, and I hope you watch this video and you take my words with you as you go on for the rest of your day and the rest of your week and the rest of your year, because you don't have to wait to be rescued. You don't have to wait for your Flynn Rider to come and save you and pull you out from the tower. The magic has always been in you. So go paint, dance, draw, read, glow, and live your life like Rapunzel, even if right now you're stuck in a tower. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you're able to see your own floating lights someday. Bye.